I'm Aviva Hillenbrand. I started off my career actually in a nonprofit, a Jewish community center in St. Louis Park, running after school and day camp. Eventually, I worked up to being the chief program officer there, worked with all different program areas, but I didn't want to be the fundraiser in chief, which is really what the executive director is. So I was looking for a new place, a new step in my career, and I stumbled on community ed. Joined community ed as kind of, I always call it the other duties as assigned area, the, enrichment, volunteers, events, anything. It was kind of like, oh yeah, that goes in your bucket. And so I did that. And then after a while decided that, yeah, this is the place I want to be. I always say I was 40 when I decided what I wanted to be when I grew up, and went and got my licensure to be a community ed director. And I've been doing that for a couple of years now. There are so many entry points to the community ed field. My advice is just to figure out your passion and start there, and just continue to grow and learn, and you'll find yourself in the right spot. About community education is that as compared to education, K-12, where there's so many restrictions, guidelines, requirements, we can be nimble, we can be reactive, we can help address needs of the community more quickly than other organizations and programs, certainly within school districts, but even in general. And I love that we support. I feel like we are wrap around and filling gaps in the school systems, right? So we get you from birth, through seniors, we fill in gaps of the after school, before school, all those different needs. And so I feel like we kind of hold up the structure of K-12, and I love having that positive impact on our communities and being able to impact people from the very beginning of their life all the way through. In fact, is that Aviva is not actually my name. It is, or at least not my legal name, it's my Hebrew name, and I've been using it though since I was 16. MCEA, it's tremendous support. When especially community ed being unique in Minnesota in its structure, and when you're in a position, you're one of only a few maybe in your district, and so having that support system, having other community ed professionals to reach out to, learning about all the different ways, because no two community ed departments are alike, but learning from each other, growing based on information and shared knowledge has been so valuable. To me, that's the biggest value. It's just those connections.